Just taking a little nap, that's all. Amongst my Carpo Brutus. Carpo Brutus, you know about Carpo Brutus? Look how beautiful it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous plant. This is ground cover. It's hotly debated as to where it's native to: Australia, South America, Chile, South Africa. Certainly not here in California, but it's here now. And it's considered an invasive species a little bit by some, but it's also considered the most wonderful ground cover by others. That's fire resistant. And in this case here, you'll notice, yeah, I'm on the freeway. Everyone's looking at me like, what's up? Now, back in the 70s, this plant was everywhere all along California freeways. But then there was a big freeze in 1990 that wiped out most of it, but not all of it. And then it became out of fashion to put it back. But look, no irrigation required. And there's even a yellow form. Look at the yellow form. Look at that combination, you guys. It's gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Here's the foliage right here. If you want to plant this plant, just pull it up, stick it in the ground, it'll make roots. No problem, no water, no requirements. Think about this plant as a freeway plant, guys. It's the best freeway plant there could possibly be. The reason for that is that I'm in Berkeley right now. Right up the road, there's probably the worst homeless camp in the whole entire world. But do you see a homeless camp here? I don't see one, do you? No, you don't. You know why? Because they can't hide. Can't hide behind the bushes. Even though these days they're not too shy about just going out in the open. But no, it's a wonderful plant for a lot of reasons. Cars can drive over this thing in an accident, and it just grows right back. It doesn't allow fire because it's so succulent and low growing. And you can pick up trash off of it really easily. You know where the trash is. And so it's a wonderful plant. Doesn't use any water irrigation. These days, Caltrans spends billions of dollars, maybe not billions, at least hundreds of millions of dollars on irrigation and water. And why do that when you can just plant this stuff everywhere? And they also spend a whole bunch of money buying plants from nurseries like mine. And they shouldn't, because they could just get this stuff for free. So anyway, when you take your landscape architecture degree and you go to Caltrans, go back to planting this plant. Look at that. You plant this plant, no weeds. Weeds, fire hazard. Carbobrotus, no fire hazard. That's just common ice plant right there. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys what's up. You know, this is a lost treasure. A lost treasure. As a kid, I used to love when this stuff bloomed. Just incredible. For some reason, they don't use it at all anymore. There's a few remnants around. There's a little remnant patch over there. You'll see remnants of this stuff planted, but they don't plant any new plantings, and it's really a shame. Because look, all the garbage, look, gets lost in the weeds. Do you see any garbage at all on the Carbobrotus? No, you don't. Because it's easily picked up. And so look, it's like lush green instead of brown, doesn't use any water. Yeah, people, I think we've some things get lost to time. This was a big plant that was planted with the original freeways in California in the 50s and 60s, and then it lived happily for a really long time. Like I said, the freeze took it out. There's some on the other side of the freeway, right over there. See that? Gorgeous, nice and clean, nice and manicured. No one does a thing to it. Why do we continue to throw away good old ideas and replace them with new stupid ideas? I don't know. But I want to show you up the road what it looks like when the Carbobrotus, my bougainvillea, is not planted, and then what results. We'll see that in a second. Example. Yep. You put up some shrubs and some trees, and that's what happens.